Hello everyone and welcome to an unboxing. Ooh. This is from Once Upon a Book Club, as you can see from there, kinda. This is actually their Advent box. This is one that you had to pre-order a couple of months ago. And I am looking to see if it's still available. Doesn't look like it. Let me search. Okay, you can get the 2023 version. Here we go, 2024. Okay. You have two options. You have the adult box and the young adult box. I actually did both. I'm not sure which one this one is. And it does look like it is still available from what I can see. So, one is geared towards the young adult and one is geared more towards the adult. So let's go ahead and get into this one. I want to say this one's adult, but I could be wrong. It might be the young adult. So if you've ordered this and don't want to know what's in it, then you can just wait later. If this is one that you're thinking you might want to do maybe next year, or you're on the fence about getting this one because it is $140. So if you're on the fence and thinking about getting it, but you don't know if it would be worth it, I am going to unbox it when I'm impatient. So I want to know what it is. I want to know what's in this box. So I am going to go ahead and open it, and I'm going to open all the gifts. There is a book in these that is a collection of short stories, and I'll show you that. I don't know if that's going to be the same from adult to young adult. I don't remember when the pre-order opened, if it was in June, July, or August, maybe even September. I don't know. I don't remember when it opened, but this is not sponsored or anything. I paid for this out of my own money because I love this one, and this is the first year. I don't recall them doing a young adult last year. This is the third year I've done this advent calendar. I love it. So, but I think this is the first time they've actually done an adult and a young adult version. So let me put this box down and we'll get into it. So here is the box. Molly's gonna check it out because it's a box. My pretty lady. So they all come with, they do come with a collection of short stories, and each one in here, it's 12 days in Advent, and they will have an image saying, open your gift.
Mm-hmm. Would you open them right away?
Yes, I do. As you can tell, my mom is here. Because I'm impatient, and I want to know what it is, and I want to put stuff away. So, we're just going to go in order. If you don't want to be spoiled, obviously don't watch this video. But yeah. Okay, moving on. So, day number 1. So this is volume 7. They're short, so this is the 7th year they've done this. This is the 3rd year I have purchased it. So day 1 for the adult box is a book. There's something in the book. Okay. Greetings from Georgia. And then it's a note from the person in the short story that you read. So the book is Influence by Sarah Shepard and Lila Buckingham. It says, after a video she makes goes viral, everyone knows Delilah Rollins. The rush of getting likes is a drug she can't get enough of. And now that she's in LA, everything is going to change. Hey, Georgie. Jasmine Walters Diaz grew up in the spotlight, a child star turned media darling. With 20 million followers, she basically breaks the internet every time she posts. But if the world knew who Jasmine really was, canceled. Fiona Jacobs is so funny. No wonder she's always smiling. But on the inside, the girl's a hot mess. And when someone comes out of the shadows with a secret from her past, it won't just embarrass Fiona, it will ruin her. Who wouldn't want to be Scarlet Lay? Just look at her Instagram. Video vixen, sponsorship queen, Scarlett has a gorgeous, famous boyfriend, and practically the whole internet ships them. Their lives seem perfect, but are they? In California, the sun is hot, and someone is going to get burned. This will be interesting. My mom's gone, no, not for her. Moving on to day number 2. This one is obviously not a book. Let me grab something to break the tape. This is a clock. So the thing says the Little Prince clock includes 1 AAA battery. So you do need a battery. It does not include a battery. Even though the card says includes, there is no battery. So, oh well, that's okay. But, so it's a clock. And it says, it is only with the heart that one can see clearly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. So that is cute. I will hang this up in my office. Okay, day number 3 is a small little thing. Obviously not a book. This okay, bloom where you're planted and always make room for guilty pleasures. Wildflower bookmarks. It's a set of 5. And they're very similar, but they are different. So there's one. Just small. I will use these. These are very cute. Number 2. Three. So it's the same kind of color scheme. Some of them give fall vibes because they're more, they have some of the like decaying leaves, but those are cute. Useful, and I will use those. Day number 4 feels like it's a hardback book. And it is you definitely will not be interested in this. This is Asylum Girls by Kate Pentecost. She's like, from the cover, Yeah, no. Let's see. Asylum, Oklahoma is a town like any other, respectable, God-fearing, praying for an end to the drought and the dust storms, until the day the dust soldiers arrive. Until the people of Asylum learn it's all a lie. You see, there isn't only one God. There are 2 sisters, life and death. And the sisters like to gamble against each other with things like time and space and human lives. Asylum is to become the playboard in a ruthless game between the goddesses. The dust soldiers will return in 10 years' time. And if the people of Asylum have not proved themselves worthy, all will be slain. Nearly 10 years later, 17-year-old Sal Wilkerson is called upon to lead Asylum as it prepares for the end of the game. But when an outsider named Asa arrives at Asylum's gates with nothing more than a sharp smile and a bag of magic tricks, the frightened townspeople flock to the side. Sal tries to prove herself the best witch to lead Asylum, only to trigger a terrible accident that gets both her and Asa exiled into the brutal desert of dust and steel. There, Sal and Asa stumble upon a gang of girls headed by another asylum. Asylum exile. As the apocalypse looms, 7 girls and 1 demon will use their gifts to create a cavalry of magic-powered scrap metal horses to ride to Asylum's aid. But they must do more than simply tip the scales in Asylum's favor. Only by reinventing the rules can they beat life and death at their own game. This one I think is the young adult, because the adult, when I click on the tracking, still says it's not ready. So, day number 5. is in a pretty box. Okay, this is like a trinket tray. It's a trinket dish. Store keys, display candles, and hold jewelry in the stylish trinket dish. Not hand wash only, not food safe. And it says, there is magic in what we choose to treasure. This is really pretty. I will find a use for this. All right, day number 6. The bucket list book. Are you ready to make your dreams come true? So let me get this thing off of it. Okay, so here's what that looks like. Bucket list book, and then there's the back. Ooh, pretty end papers. Okay, this I don't think I will use. So this has the start of it, bucket list ideas, learn something new, things that scare me, etc. Bucket list brainstorm. And then, so you have a couple pages of that, and then it's into the, you have some blank pages to write memories at the back. And then you have, how many, 40? 50. 50 of these pages that it's like you put what your bucket list item is, date you added it to the list. Oh, my mom's going, no. Type of dream, learn something new, things that scare you, places to go. You do a little checklist that you need for it, proof of your victory, so a picture or something. And then you have a debrief, what you learned, how it happened, etc. So this I will put in somewhere, thrift it, send it somewhere so that someone else can enjoy it. Day number 7 is another book. Okay, this one is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Everything casts a shadow, even the world we live in. No? Yeah, no. End pages. Oh, stop wrinkling your nose at that. The shadows are not real. The dreams can never hurt you. You will be safe as long as you stay away from Gallant. All her life, Olivia Pryor has wondered who she truly is and where she belongs. Her only clue is a slim, battered journal, her mother's journal, full of entries that seem to show that she was unraveling, and drawings that look like blots of ink, until Olivia notices a hand, a door, a bloom, a skull. The letter beckons Olivia home to Gallant, the one place her mother's journal warns her never to go. Olivia goes anyway. Of course she does. What she finds is her last living relative and her family's manor. A manor with a ballroom and a sitting room and a study and a sprawling, vibrant garden, and the crumbling ruin of a garden wall with an iron door, a door she must never open. But no one at Gallant sent Olivia that letter, and no one will tell her what haunts her cousin's dreams, what happened to her mother, or what lies on the other side of the wall. Did the shadows call Olivia home? What will they ask of her in return? So Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Okay. Day number 8 is in this wrapping. So I've got a Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen box. You must allow me to tell you how how ardently I admire and love you, is the quote on the back. And then there's the spine. And it is a jewelry box. So that is cute, and it actually, so I'll get rid of the gel silica thing, came with a ring that is definitely not my style. Let me get the ring out. So that's the thing with Once Upon a Book Club, sometimes you'll get something, but then there's something inside that something, and that's the case with this. I will pass this ring on. Not my style. I'm just gonna. Day number 9. There's only 12 days. Okay. Okay, this is something I won't. Now I'll use part of this. It does come with a pen, so I'll use the pen. It does have that very fine tip that I absolutely love, except it is white ink, so I can't really use this pen. But it's a book review notepad. So you have the title, author, genre, your star ratings, and all of that. I'm just going to use the back as scrap paper for work. So for me, well, I can use this side too and use the white pen to write notes. This is for what I need for work. So I will use it, just not for its intended purpose. Day number 10 feels like another book. This is The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. She's indifferent. Camp Alpine Lake is the only place where Goldie Easton feels safe. She's always had a special connection to the place, even before she was old enough to attend. The camp is the lifeline of Roxwood, the small town where she lives. Alpine Lake provides jobs, money, and prestige to the region, but few Roxwood locals get to reap the rewards of living so close to the glam summer camp, with its 5-figure tuition and rich kids who have been sent there for 8 weeks by their powerful parents. Goldie's one of them. Even with her towny background, Goldie has never felt more at home than she does at camp. And now she's back as a counselor, desperate for summer to start and her best friends, Ava and Imogen, to arrive. Because Goldie has a terrible dark secret she's been keeping, and she is more in need of their comfort than ever. But Goldie's not the only person at camp who has been lying. When a teen turns up dead at the lake one night, she knows that the death couldn't have been an accident. She also knows that Ava was at the lake that same night. What did Ava see, and what does she know? Why hasn't she said anything to Goldie about death? Worse, what did Ava do? But asking questions offers no answers, only broken bonds of lifelong friendship with hidden danger and betrayals deeper than Goldie ever imagined. Next to last day, so day number 11, is in a pretty box here. Okay, this is another useful item. Set of 4 hand wash only. It's a set of measuring cups. So they've got a bottom there, so you have 1 cup, half a cup, and so it's like it's from a book because it's got writing, cursive writing around it. 1/3 of a cup and 1/4 cup. So we got some measuring cups. They are making a mess. All right, and the last day is a blanket. It's a book blanket, Snow Queen, 51 by 71 polyester fleece, hand wash only, hang to dry. This way. So it's a Snow Queen. And then the other side of that is just snowflakes. And then it says underneath the Snow Queen, it says Hans Christian Andersen. So that's cool. It is very soft. You girls made a mess.
What did they make a mess with?
The wrapping and other boxes. Molly's in the big box. Gonna bite.
Okay.
Okay, and for the blanket, so as I was showing you, the one side just says Snow Queen, so that's that side. The other side has just the snowflakes, but there's a spine there. And then there's an inside, which is going to be 2 pages of the Snow Queen, written by Hans, what was his name? Hans Christian Andersen. So there's going to be 2 pages. It says, A Tale in 7 Stories. 7th story. What happened in the Snow Queen's palace and afterwards. So you've got a snippet from the story. So that is it. I do need to let that air out. I think what I'm smelling the most is this thing here. Yeah. That's what I'm smelling. You probably saw a little jump there. I actually gagged. So, anyway, it smells like glue and chemical. So I need to put this out. Like, I'll put this out in the garage. I'll open it up so it can air out. And then it'll be fine. But for right now, bleh. So, the only thing out of all of this, I mean, I'm not going to use these measuring cups right away. However, these are just so cute, and I will keep these. Eventually, I will use them. So, I'm going to keep the cards stating that they're hand wash only. And I'm going to keep them in this box for protection. And then the book review notepad I will not use, well, as its intended purpose. Again, I will use this one for scrap paper for work, to take notes when customers or third parties call. And then the only other thing I won't use is this book bucket list. So I will find a home for this, and I'll like put it in a little free library or something so that someone can look at that and have fun with that. So this is the only thing out of everything that is not for me. So again, let me know if you're going to get this one. If you did one of these advent calendars, did you do the young adults or the adults? Again, this one is, after double checking my email, this is the young adult box. So it came with a total of 5 books. So you have the one for the short stories, which I imagine this is going to be the same thing in the adult box. So if that's the case, I will stick that extra one in a little free library as well, but then 4 additional books. So I have heard of The Counselors and Gallant. I have seen the cover for this one, but haven't heard of it. And I have never heard of Influence. So I am happy with all 4 of these books. So yeah, let me know if you've decided. So again, as of right now, they are $140 each. So it is pricey. In my opinion, with looking at what I got, 4 books, 3 of which were hardbacks. I mean, you're looking at $60. So around 20 to 25 books right there. 2 paperbacks. So 10 to 15 bucks there, you know, and then, yeah. So for me, I love 99% of the items in here. So it's, well, 95%, because I'm not using that one book in that notepad, or for the notepad for its intended purpose, but I will use it so I don't waste it. So yeah, let me know again, did you get it? What was your favorite item that you saw from this? Or if you did get this box, what are you most looking forward to, or what were you most excited to receive? Definitely let me know. With reading the descriptions, I did see that the adult box is going to be geared towards more adult stuff. I don't know if the items will change, so I will say this is a trial run to do both of them. If the items are the same across both boxes, which I would think there would be some differences. I mean, the measuring cups I can definitely see in the adult box, as well as a lot of the other stuff. The blanket I can see more geared towards the young adults. Same thing with the bucket list. I can see that really going either way. This one seems more young adultish to me, although adults can use it. So it really just depends. So I'm hoping that the items will be different across the boxes, or at least most of the items will be. And definitely the books will, aside from the actual short story book, I'm imagining that's going to be the same in the other one. So again, let me know if you're doing this. Did you do this young adult one, or did you do the adult? once I get the adult one, I will do an unboxing video for that one, just like this. And yeah, that's it. So let me know your thoughts. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.